Good morning, boys and girls. It is Friday. Finally, Friday. And I just wanted to go over some of the videos and pictures off the trail cams. This is the main deer that seems to be frequently coming around, I believe. This could be a different one. Don't know, but he's just out for a morning stroll. Beautiful tall rack. But that might be a shooter. I'd have to see it in person. This trail cam is probably right around where I'm going to set my blind up for. I may do some bow hunting, so keep that in mind. But yeah, he's a nice one. Let's back him up here. Try to get a good shot of the rack there. Right there. Not too shabby. But I have a conundrum. I'm going to show you guys something, and I need some feedback. Let me get there. Okay, this is just a Google image. This is a mountain lion, a young cub. And if you notice the colorings, quite different than like a tabby cat or domestic cats. But you notice they're similar to a bobcat. They don't have pointed ears, they have rounded ears. Bobcat has pointed ears. The tail is usually on a young mountain lion is about 3/4 of the length of the body, sometimes even more. And they always have dark tails, at least in this part of the country. Now you get out way west, Utah, Montana, their colorings can vary some, but if you look close, this is what you're going to see in Missouri, Kansas, Nebraska, this area. And we do have them here, for sure. Little history, I have called in mountain lions when we lived back in Kansas a couple times. And I've seen them out when I was coyote hunting. So, you know, I've seen several, probably 5 or 6 over my lifetime. So keep that in mind of what's kind of some of the things you look for in these. So we go down here and let me find the video. Watch down here. Let me, oh. Let me go back here and get back to this. And it is, I hate to say it, but it's a crap video. But it is what it is. It just did not come out real well. Right there is good to see the colorings. But that is not a feral cat. We don't have feral cats. And I actually, after I got this video, I went down there to the location where this is along the bean field. Excuse me, I'm kind of clogged up today. Those beans are about 46 inches tall, 44 to 46. That cat with the tape measure I measured is approximately 21, somewhere between about 20 and 23 inches in height, which is way bigger than a domestic cat. We actually have a large gray tabby cat, and he's only 13, 14 inches tall, and he's huge. But the tail, if you notice, the tail on this cat is dark. Let me... The tip of the tail is dark. And the white face, right there. Boom. Definitely the coloring is correct for a this year's cub, kitten, whatever you want to call it. All the correct markings for a small mountain lion. And the way it's carrying its body. See the tail? See how dark it is? So I'm not 100% sure that's what it is, but if you look close between the colors of the face, the color of the tail, and it does still have some spots. They do have spots for the first year. Once they shed, they become all kind of a brownish orange. But it's definitely got the right markings. It is a very big cat. That's not a feral cat, I guarantee you. Because when I was down there, there's some huge cat tracks. Now, we do have bobcats. There are a lot of bobcats here. So I don't, it's kind of hard to distinguish between a bobcat and a mountain lion track until the mountain lion's an adult. And then they'll dwarf the bobcat tracks. I've seen bobcat tracks as big as, maybe, 3.5 inches a spread in width and length. These tracks that this cat left, and I could not get a good picture, I tried, but they're approximately 4 to 4.5. So it's definitely a very large cat, way bigger than any feral cat. Feral cat track, would be maybe 1 3/4 inches. So, and it's not a bobcat, it's got too long a tail. We've got bobcat videos. You can go back and look few videos back on the trail cams, and you'll see that there are distinct differences between a bobcat and a mountain lion. Bobcat has a little short tail. They don't get near as long as a mountain lion. So it's, I don't know. If anybody has any maybe ideas on it, feel free to comment. Let's see, I think this is a bobcat in this video. Yeah, see how short the tail is there? That's bobcat. So there's a lot of differences in them. See that little short tail? And they have pointed ears, but a lot of the same coloring. A little variation from a mountain lion, but that's definitely a bobcat there. See how short that tail is? I've got a 43-pound bobcat I shot many, many years ago, mounted. And, you know, that's the average tail on a bobcat. They don't get much bigger than about, oh, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches, roughly. And you can see how tall this bobcat is in the beans there. And if you go back and look earlier in the video where the that other cat, the possible mountain lion, it is probably where the tip of the arrow is, my pointer, about that much taller. So about another 4 or 5 inches roughly. So we're dealing with a cat that's way bigger than a domestic cat. It is not a domestic cat, and it's definitely not a bobcat like this. This is 100% a bobcat. There's no doubt there. So that gives you a comparison. So anybody got any input, feel free to comment. Let's see. Got a big buck just ran by here. That was, and I believe that's probably the same one that I got in the daylight picture earlier. Let's see. Gotta check this guy out. Look at his rack. He's got a just a spike on one side, and then the other side he's got a fork in it. So definitely non-typical at this point in time. But who knows what he's going to grow up to be. And it's kind of a little webbed. He's kind of funky looking. I call him the goofy buck. Let's see what this one is. That's the same one we already got. I need to go in here and clean out some of these and move them into another folder. Okay, that's it. Same big one. But there really wasn't, just wasn't a lot of activity on the cameras, but there was some. Yeah, that's same. The goofy buck, the goofy youngster. But, yeah, we go back to the, this here. And like I say, I want some help, some input from you guys. But I do, it's not a tabby cat. Trust me. So, alrighty, boys and girls. I think that's going to do it for today. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Because, I don't know. There's just something on that cat that leads me to believe it's not your standard cat. But again, I've seen mountain lions before. I've never seen a young one like that though. So, but yeah, I think it's a young mountain lion, and they are up here. I mean, they're spotted quite frequently. It's not like some big ordeal or anything, but just one of those things that, you know, it'd be nice to know. Something recently has been really disturbing our house cats. So I think that's probably what it is. But I'll let you guys be the judge and go from there. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. Oh, by the way, beans are coming out probably today. So I'll have a video either later today or tomorrow on getting the beans cut out of the fields. That'll be fun. But alrighty, boys and girls, have a great Friday and a safe, fun, great weekend. Keep your head on a swivel. Keep your loved ones safe. And always carry. Never leave home without it. Peace. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.